Alright, yeah, welcome to Rimworld Alpha 13. This is Super Ladman here, hopefully to do a amazing playthrough and showcase of the new alpha. So in the new alpha, for those who don't know, we had, among the biggest things, insects that punish you for mining into the mountainside, which previously was like the best place to make your bases. So now they punish you slightly for it. There's also a social system, which meant that your colonists could be friends, enemies, get married, all that jazz. Don't think they can make babies yet, but I don't think that's long for this world. It shall be coming soon, I would imagine. And, yeah, I can't think what else is there. I will point it out when it arrives. Okay, so, for the sake of YouTube, let's create a new world. The seed shall be lad. Let's do lad, and then we'll make it as big as possible. Generate. Wait for it to generate. It's not really much point making it as big as it is, but it gives me options. And this is our world. Hasela al Samaka. I'm English, sorry. I will ruin foreign names. Right, let's start a new colony. Let's go for Cassandra Classic, because she's pretty much the best thing to showcase on. Usually I go for rough difficulty, but for the sake of YouTube, I'm going to go for challenge, because I hate myself. Pick our world, and then let's pick where we land. I wish there was a... Oh, you can select random site. Oh, I was about to say it. I wish you could land randomly, because most people who fall out of a spaceship don't tend to choose where they land. But for the sake of YouTube, we are going to choose a mountainous region so that I can be punished for building into a mountain for this playthrough. I think for the first run we're going to go into a nice easy area, and then following playthroughs we're going to go desert, ice sheet, stuff like that. Let's see. Not one that's too easy, but not one that's too hard either. So I'd like to show off certain things. Temperate forest, got a growing period. Wow, limestone. Yeah, average temperature's about 14. That'll do. Okay, select that site. So for creating characters, my rule of thumb is I don't choose the best, but I do choose ones that are not incapable of doing crucial tasks. So let's go. There we go. She is terrible, but she's not incapable of anything. So we're going with her. Moving on. Let's see. There we go. She is also pretty bad, but she's incapable of nothing. So we're moving on. And let's see. The final one. You are amazing, but you've got asthma. Oh dear. Oh dear, this run isn't long for this world. Alright, so we've got Merit the Collector. She's a story writer and machine collector. She's ugly. Oh dear. She's staggeringly ugly, which socially repels others. Alright, wasn't... one of them was their ex-husband at one point. You have a chemical fascination, so you enjoy chemical sources, drugs, booze, all that jazz. Consume more and more of them, likely to go on binges. Wonderful. And she's a nudist. Is it a she? Oh, it's a male. He's a nudist. So he's gonna have a debuff if we make him wear clothes. Yay. We have a brawler. Melee hit chance plus 175%, but he's unhappy if we give him a ranged weapon. This run is already doomed to fail. I can feel it. Fisher is ascetic. Prefers to live in asceticism. Gets a mood loss if he has a bedroom that's too impressive. Well, that's not going to be a problem for me. Suits me to down to the ground. You are an apocalypse survivor and a teacher. She's got pretty good social stats. Animal stats maybe is good for herding. I did point out that you are amazing at research. Crafting's alright. Medicine's everything's below average for merit. And Fisher is pretty good here. Tony, the surgeon. She Grew up as a pickpocket, and in her adult, she was a criminal surgeon. Alright. Okay. Although many people died, she did get better at using knives. Good to know. She is nervous, which means she'll break easy. Yay. And she's also jealous. For Tony, it's degrading to have a less impressive bedroom than someone else. She gets a mood loss if any colonist has a more impressive bedroom. Well, with Fisher on the team, that should be less of an issue. You are absolutely amazing at melee. Absolutely amazing. I might actually use brawlers in this run, because this here is almost perfect. I think 20 is where it caps out, and you've got a passion which is going to get you to 20 in no time. For the time being though, you can shoot, which is wonderful. Medicine 12, quite crucial, and she'll be doing all the cooking, it looks like, and a fair bit of the crafting related stuff, which is nice. Do we have a good grower? 4-2. No, we don't have a good grower. That's going to be an issue. I'm surprised the surgeon's not good at research. Is surgeon not research -3? Oh, I suppose she is a criminal surgeon, so she doesn't do much research into what she's doing. As I mentioned before, this one has got asthma, which is going to be a bit of an issue. I'm going to have to toggle no medicine for that, because I don't think you can ever get rid of asthma without replacing the lungs in surgery, which isn't likely to happen since she's the doctor. But anyway, without further ado, let's get into the mission. And we are back. The three of you awake in your crypto-sleep sarcophagi to the sound of sirens and ripping metal. You barely get to the escape pods before the ship is torn apart. Sometime later, you land on this unknown Rimworld. As pieces of the shredded starship fall around you, you start making plans to survive. Okay. So we have landed. We have got Babbitt, the male Labrador, which is really good. Labradors are very good for training because they are capable of everything. I think they're probably the most intelligent animal you can get. Let's have a look. In fact, before we look at our map, let's just unrestrict all this stuff. I want to make sure that they pick it up no matter where we go. That we get, no, not the rabbits, the wood. There we go. Right, that seems to be everything. Okay, let's look at our map. Well, first things first, this looks lovely, and I'm feeling like this is going to be our growing zone, because we can actually kite them into here, so we've got really good protection around the side, and we can already have a pseudo kill box as it is. That's rich soil. Ah, with really bad growers, I feel like rich soil's probably a good idea, but it's such a good spot we're in right now. I feel we're sustainable. We do have a steam geyser here as well, which is going to be very useful. I hope this isn't a special horrible room of death, which is very likely to be the case. Without further ado though, let's give you the knife. I'm going to be sending you in to murder people very often. Right, okay. You're better at melee, which, I mean, doesn't make much. Oh no, you're a brawler, aren't you? What's your need for picking up a gun? -20. Oh my god. Yeah. Drop the gun and unmark it. I'm just not going to make her do combat then, it seems. Right, so if this is going to be our base of operations, we have got steel here as well, which is really nice. Yeah, I love this start. Don't think you could get a better start, really. Well, you could have better people, but what can you do about that? Right, let's make a growing zone. 5x11 seems good. So we'll make that one potatoes, this one corn, and then we'll get some heel root going. About that much, I think. And you know what? Some rice. I tend to make more food than you need, because it is a bit of a time sink when it comes to your colonists doing all the growing, but once they've actually planted all the seeds, they can pretty much just leave it alone for the rest of the time, which suits me just fine. Let's make up a stockpile here, and I think we should start digging into the walls. Oh, we'll make a dumping stockpile right round here. That'll be where all the corpses and the crap goes. Alright, colonists need beds, so we need to build a room, and you need treatment already. Yes, good, thanks for reminding me. You're not getting medicine for your asthma. Hopefully that doesn't mean you pass out, but we'll see. Right, let's do 3 times speed so that we can get them to haul all their stuff. Yeah, ancient danger. So there is something horrible in there. As Tony draws near the ancient wall, a sense of foreboding overcomes her. She isn't sure why, but she feels that this dusty structure may contain a great danger. I'm going to build a wall around that at some point, and it's going to be great, and I'm going to make the people inside pay for it. Right, because if that wall gets destroyed by an attacker, it tends to be the case that there are ancient people in there with laser weapons, and they are very overpowered. Or they used to be anyway. I haven't opened one up myself for a very long time, but we'll see. So I'm just gonna, actually, let's set them all, let's do the manual priorities. So firefighting is a 1, stands for itself, and then we'll make everybody a patient 1 except for the doctor, because they're going to be doctor 1. Bed rest, same as patient. Flick, make that a 1. Flicking only takes a second. Let's see, if you're warden, you're a 4 and you're a 2. I'll make you handler as well. Chief handler. 2 cooking for our surgeon. Can surgically extract a mean chicken dinner. Hunting 11. You're I gave you a knife though, didn't I? I won't do hunting just yet. I'll make sure that it's what it should be when the time comes, but till now. I'm making Tony 2 for everything that I want done after the doctor, because I think doctoring is so important that if one of my people's missing a leg, I want them to get straight on it rather than building the wall of America. But there you go. Right, let's make 2 for everyone except for Tony for growing, and 3, 2. Mining's going to be our pseudo constructing, because we're going to be building into the wall for the most part. Plant cutting, we want the best people to do plant cutting, but they're all 3s, so they're all getting 3. And same as hunting, I'm just going to disengage all of these up to the point where they become useful. Let's make hauling a 2. Yeah. Once hauling's done, it's the same as growing, then it's done, for the most part anyway. Depends on the jobs I'm getting them to do, I suppose. So we'll just give them a minute or 2 to do that. And while they're doing that, let's make a plan. It's orders, isn't it? I feel like it should be in zone or area planning. I kind of want to build in here, but I don't want to have this here in case something explodes and murders us all. So yeah, we're pretty safe as soon as we've built a wall across there. Do we want to go down into the mountain, or do we want to go side and down and build into this corner? That'd be kind of cool. I kind of want them to be as close to the growing zone as possible, because I'm going to make a fridge and stockpile and stuff in there. Is that? That's silver. Ooh. So yeah, if I make the entrance here instead... Oh, I forgot to give them sleeping spots. Well, make the entrance here. We'll build down this way, and then we'll make our kitchen slash dining area slash freezer down here. That's going to be mined out eventually, so let's not concern ourselves with that. Yeah, let's order mine. Let's get them to do that. That's going to be our kitchen, butchering, and otherwise dining zone. And then we'll make a food stockpile there as well. That should be quite the task. Maybe I'm overwhelming them with it, but I don't care. Hopefully they should do the right jobs. Tony's on it though. On it like a carb on it. Right. So our food source, we've got 23 meals to last, and we've almost finished our growing zones. Once the growing zones are finished, I'd imagine the rest of them will join us on mining. Yeah, can't see why they wouldn't. And nearly done. There we go. Oh no, a few more. Come help with mining, please. Fisher's cleaning. Why are you cleaning, Fisher? I mean, I'm not against cleaning. Ah, mining 4. There we go. I'll set to do a bit of it. Poor mood already. Needs. Oh my god. That's a lot of things. You're the one that gets nervous, aren't you? Yeah, your threshold's a lot lower as well. That'll be why. Right. I think for the power source, we're going to go with solar power. So we've got all this outdoor area that we'll be doing nothing with, so we might as well power it with that. Almost done with the first room, which is nice. We are going to build a wooden... Actually, we want a wooden auto door for the entrance. No, let's just do a wooden door. Like so. And then we're officially indoors then. Which is another... Oh, I was hoping that blueprint would be enough to convince them that it was indoors, but apparently not. Okay. So far, so good. Doing well. We have plenty of iron or steel for a while. There's some down here as well that I noticed. We have blood of a hare here, which means... Oh, we've got wargs. Don't know how I didn't spot them. Let's mine some wargs. But at this stage, we haven't got a sustainable food source. And without a sustainable food source, we can't train the wargs that we actually feed to tame. So I shan't be doing that. Alright, let's plan their bedrooms, shall we? So if that's the corridor that they're going down... Need colonist beds, I know. Need food source, yep. She needs treatment again. Good, good. Right, I think a 5x5 room should do them just fine for now. So, 5x5, we have a visitor. Shall tend to that momentarily. Let's do that, like so. A loner from Kamba Trobo is visiting the colony. She is named Gamboa, and she seems to have a few items to trade. Alright. Here she is, coming by herself. Who was our social worker? Was it Fisher? Yeah. Alright. Let's have a look what she's got to trade. Probably nothing. Ooh. Let's take your herbal medicine. All the medicine we can get at this point is wonderful. Do we take some rice as well? Yeah, I think taking... In fact, just take all of it. Taking her food at this point is probably a good idea. We're almost getting our fridge underway. We're going to build a wall out, mine out this bit, and then make it into a freezer. Didn't consider that prior, but now that I have. We have idle colonists, so there's plenty to be hauling, guys. If you care to do that, thank you. Appreciate it. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Let's give you some sleeping spots. You've already all passed out, but you know. With the new colony optimism, you can tend to neglect your colonists just a little bit, which is exactly what I plan to do. You need to take advantage of their optimism. Right, orders. Let's mine out this first. What shall we call our colony? Ladland. Because reasons. Right. Let's start mining out our first room. We do have an indoor sleeping spot now, so we're all good in that regard. We may end up having ventilation issues eventually, but I'm hoping that we should be able to solve that when the problem comes, rather than now. Go down, Merit. Mine down. Yes, Merit. Yes, Merit. No Merit. No Merit. Oh, there we go. I was about to cancel the job, but you moved along. Did just fine. You are resting. I thought you were dead. A mad animal. A local squirrel has gone mad and will attack anyone it sees. Alright. Tony, I want to see you brutalize that squirrel wherever it disappeared to. There it is. Right there. Let's go. Bam! Oh yeah! Nice job, Tony. Nice job. Right. Speaking of corpses, let's get a fueled stove. I prefer fueled stoves over normal stoves these days because when the power goes out, I'd like to always be cooking. So I don't think it's a major issue when it comes to powering stuff up. Right, so now we've got the stove set up. Get them built. Thank you. Glad you made that your priority. And that's done. Okay, bills, add bills, butcher creature, do forever. So he's gonna take any corpses that he finds. Case in point, dead squirrel wherever it disappeared to, and butcher the crap out of it. These wargs being nearby disturbs me somewhat. In fact, did they? I think that warg just ate that squirrel corpse. So that annoys me. Yeah, well. Fueled stove, add bill, cook simple meal, do until you have 5 for every colonist, and then +5 for the next one. I think is a good number to have. Let's haul that stuff out. It's doing alright. Got a nice little foundation of a base. Tony, how's your asthma doing? Still exists. Oh, major. Oh dear. Maybe I do have to give you medicine then. And who was the crappy doctor? Merit. Merit, I'm afraid I'm going to have to get you up and treating Tony's asthma. I didn't realise it'd have to take medicine to stop it. That's an issue. Or maybe it doesn't, and it's just that we weren't providing any medicine because our doctor... I'm going to make you priority number 2, doctor. I don't think that conflicts with anything, does it? Just plant cutting and cleaning. Alright, yeah. So whenever Tony needs medicine, let's start making this room into our food stockpile. Clear all. Allow only foods and animal corpses. Let's make it critically important so it prioritises over this stockpile here. So this should start moving everything in. I don't think... Spoils in 2 years and doesn't spoil at all. I'm not afraid of herbal medicine going rotten. Oh crap, I didn't make this heal route. Oops. Heal route, please. Thank you. That was a bit of a waste. Problem with leaving the potatoes until the heal root grows. Oh, leaving the heal root until the potatoes grow is because these take so long to grow and they're not on rich soil either, which means they're going to take even longer. Usually a growth rate is about 110% for the most part on a good growth rate. A new villager named Anna has arrived and is joining the colony. She is a bartender and she's also nude. Didn't we have a nudist in our midst? Looking at that, yeah. So you're probably getting a debuff from wearing clothes, aren't you? Constraining clothes. Oh, it's only a -3. But you're getting a -6 for being naked. So I'm gonna make you drop your clothes. Go. And then we're gonna unlock them. I'm not gonna force her to wear them because when better clothes come along, she won't actually pick them up. Let's get Anna suited and booted. She's quite a good warden. 10 to 9. She's actually a better warden. 4 to 4. Okay, she can joint task with that. 3 to 6. Yeah, you're not going to be doing that. Let's get you doing all this jazz. There we go. You're not particularly good at anything, are you, Anna? She's gay, lazy, and heat tolerant. Heat tolerant's good, but and incapable of nothing. Wonderful. Fisher has bugger all to do. Well, with that in mind that please. Build a wooden door there, and let's start building our beds. Do it like that. There we go. Should have plenty to do now. Yes? No? Fisher? Fisher is a constructor. Thank you. She's eating now. And letting everybody else do the work. Alright. Well, we have a bed for our 4th colonist. I think that's where I'm going to leave it for this episode. If you have enjoyed the content, be sure to leave a like down below. If you love the content, be sure to subscribe. If you're not quite sure of either, just wait for the end card and check out the rest of my content. And as always, I'll see you later. Goodbye.